Hey, it's Chronologically Gaming, the only channel that's perpetually retro because we're playing every video game in order of release. You'll be surprised by some of the games, but a lot of the games you may have seen before. We're going to play them all. Let's see where we left off. It is 1979, taking you all the way back. The last game we played was QDQ by Namco in the arcades. Let's see what is next. Our next game is Lunar Rescue. Let's take a look at the artwork for Lunar Rescue in the arcades by Taito. Two different advertisement flyers. We got both kind of cabinets, still giving out cocktail and upright cabinets. This one, I'm guessing, is a shooter. We've seen lots of shooters, and they're going to see a trend after Space Invaders. Everybody wants to be a shooter. There's our arcade cabinet, and let's see, just control panel. Looks like we have a joystick and a fire button. Yeah, so it's moving left and right and firing. I think it's a shooter. There's some screenshots. Full color. That's the way to have an arcade in 1979. All right, let's see what the manual's like. This is the Taito manual or service instructions for Lunar Rescue. There's some examples of what the arcade cabinet is. Do they have anything about what the game is played? Oh, there we go. Mothership, asteroids, and astronauts appear on the screen. Push the fire button to release the rescue ship from Mothership to rescue the astronauts. Control the rescue ship by moving the control lever and descend to a landing pad, maneuvering rescue craft to avoid asteroids and stars. You have one button. The red button is your retro rockets. And then after land, you return it to the mothership. So there's some explanations of points. Okay, so rescue mission. I don't think we played any video game that is a rescue mission. So we got different versions. There is a bootleg version, Destination Earth, which is another bootleg version, Galaxy Rescue, and Moon Lander. So lots of different versions that were copied from this one, but we're going to play the original. It is November 1979, playing Lunar Rescue by Taito in the arcades. Oh, there it is, with even the artwork of the cabinet around on the side. We have some instructions right over my shoulder. 25 cents per player, 3 spaceships per game, 1 extra spaceship for 10,000 points. And like we said before, all these arcade cabinets in the back had dip switches that you could change that. Oh, I stand corrected. This machine, you have to have 10,000 points for the extra ship, but you can change the lives. So that's nice. All right, do we have any other video options for this one? Oh, we do. We have a different showing the advertisement flyer in the background, and then just the game itself. So we'll keep this one, and stepping up to our arcade cabinet, putting a coin in. 1 player. That guy's worth 50 points. Okay. So here we go. I am running the ship and going down on the surface. Looks like I have my little retro rockets. And I'm moving to the right, but the asteroids do destroy me. We don't have any sound coming from this one. Usually we have some sound effects we can hear in the background. There we go. Okay, so we got him. All right, so he came on the ship, and then we have to get ourselves back up. Oh, and they add the same button for thrusters now turns into a shooter. So it's starting with a mix of 2 different games. It's Lunar Lander and one of the vertical fixed shooters like asteroids. I mean, like Space Invaders. So here we go. Yeah, I am just moving left and right trying to get back to the ship. And did not dodge that bullet very well. Game over. So that's my 3 credits. Let's try that one again. Then the aliens talk to us. Please insert coin. All right, so here we go. Trying it again. Putting another quarter in and playing first player. I gotta get at least 1 rescue going. So you notice how the screen is changing colors as I move down because they're not programming per sprite. It's programmed differently. Okay, here we go. Trying it again from the shooter perspective. Trying to make my way to the top. Oh man, that bullet is tricky. All right, giving it a second shot. I got different platforms I can choose from to rescue as I move my way down. There we go. And making my way back up. Not going to be stopped. Can I go faster? Oh, I can't. So if I actually push myself into a corner, like on this left side, yeah, I can. That was close. Go, 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 go. Get it all the way. There it is. Oh, and we do have some sound. Where'd the other sound come from? We only get sound at the victory at the very end. So we've rescued one person. This one is Lunar Rescue. It's combining Lunar Lander and any other vertical or fixed shooter that we played. No true vertical shooters yet. We've had some almost attempts with Galaxian, but they're still considered fixed shooters because the aircraft can only move left and right. All right, that made it easy for me this time. There was less enemies in the way. Look at making my way to the top and consider them rescued. And first time in the chat, Chiptune Chronicles. Most likely influenced by Choplifter, they say. Yes, the picking up. This was not influenced by Choplifter because we haven't seen Choplifter yet. It is 1979. This is before. We're getting close, getting close. All right, moving on to our next game. This is Pyramid of Doom on the TRS-80. This is one of the 3 first home computers or popular home computers you could have had at the time. Let's take a look at some of the artwork for Pyramid of Doom. This is another adventure by Scott Adams. He did one of the first text adventure games you could play in your home. This is adventure number 8. Yes, he did 8 adventures, and we're talking text adventure games. So there we go, Adventure 8 program parameters. The whole thing's in machine language, 1 player, average completion time. It takes 1 month. They think it takes an average of 1 month to finish this text adventure game. And then recommended for novice players, no. Oh yeah, then we're in real trouble if it's not recommended for novice players. And at the right side, there's a whole overview of the background of this adventure. Very lengthy, and this is what we expect for home computers at the time. Lots of story. Oh, that's right. So in chat, Chiptune Chronicles just corrected themselves. Yes, it most likely influenced that. The one we played was the one in Japan. That was the first release of Lunar Rescue. So yeah, I could see that definitely influencing Choplifter. All right, so let's back up there, and here we go. We're going to be booting up our TRS-80. Wish us luck, because home computers, they could be anything and everything. So what we do first on our TRS-80 is, first we got to see what's on the directory. The system we're playing on is not an exact replica of what it would be like in 1978, because that would take way too long. So it looks like we just need to type ADV. This will be in the adventure game, and we have to know which one. So since this is Adventure 8, we put in Adventure 8 by Scott Adams. What is my name? Chrono. 15 seconds, please. We don't have time for that. This will hopefully boot up faster than what we'd expect in 1979. No, we do not want to restore a game. There it is, Adventure. 1979 by Scott Adams. This program will allow you to have an adventure without ever leaving your armchair. Scott Adams always opened the same way. You find yourself in a strange new world you can look at, pick up, and manipulate objects. It's very much based on the very, very first adventure game that was on mainframe computers, the Colossal Cave Adventure. So he's using the same idea. You're going around exploring, finding treasures, bringing them back, but in different areas. So Adventure 8 is the... which one was this? Oh, the Pyramid of Doom. There we go. So this one's Adventure 8, and it's going to give you some commands of what to do. Let's see where it starts. I'm in a desert. Visible items are wooden poles sticking out of the sand, pool of liquid. Obvious exits are northeast. So you ask to tell them what to do, and this one is very basic. The parser only uses 2 words. So what do you want to do? North. I don't know how to north something. How about northeast? You still don't know how to north something, but the obvious exits are northeast. Oh, let's do NE. I don't know how to go northeast. You don't know what northeast is. Go northeast. And you can't even use that one on 2 words. Well, let's see. Go in pool. And it doesn't know what N is because the parser only can have 2 words. That's the kind of text adventure games that you're playing on the computer in 1979. Well, then what can I do? Wooden pole. Get pole. Oh, did we get it? Use pole. You don't know how to use something. Come on, it's the pole. Use it. The one we just picked up. Well, let's see. There's now just a pool of liquid and a pole. So can we even go anywhere? Can we go west? No, so the directions are even different than the ones we appeared. I can't go in that direction. A small desert nomad appears. Talk. Strange. Nothing happens. And that's all we're going to give as a sample for a text adventure game from 1979. This was Pyramid of Doom. And as you can tell, with this kind of parser, you really have to have the manual and know exactly what commands you can use for Pyramid of Doom. All right, so for Lunar Rescue, we actually didn't get a chance to rate that one. We always give it out of 5-star ratings what the landscape of video games were like at the time. For Lunar Rescue, this is combining 2 games, so this was a very good experience. We're going to go ahead and give this one 4 stars out of 5. Very well done. And then for Pyramid of Doom, this is very typical of what you would expect in the home computer range. And so we're going to give this one 3 stars, which is average for the time.